With Nigeria in recent weeks recording its highest daily toll of over 1,000 cases, all isolation centers across the country had to reopen to deal with the second wave of the coronavirus pandemic. The Disjay Dome Treatment and Isolation Center, which was commissioned in May 2020, has treated over 600 confirmed cases of COVID-19, with most of them moderate to critical. With the second wave of the pandemic currently ravaging the country, the number of patients has skyrocketed in the last 1 month.
In November, we had a total of 42 admissions and then 15 outpatients. However, in December, this December alone, we've had 149 admissions and then 109 outpatients.
The patients all have similar stories. Most of them started by treating malaria.
I've always been having malaria, and it's been protracted. And the doctor said it's malaria. I'll go in, out.
I came back from a trip. I had weak flu, and I was tested negative before I took the flight. And all that I felt, I thought it was weak flu here. That I was treating, I had malaria, I had all the symptoms, but I never thought of COVID.
I lost my sense of smell, fever, headache, general body weakness.
Fever now came, body pain, then shortness of breath. It was actually the shortness of breath that brought me out of the house.
I had a persistent cough and very hard one and chesty, and I was producing some very thick brownish sputum. So, and I had treated malaria, treated typhoid according to a laboratory report. It is not abating.
And grateful to be alive, they are full of praises for the doctors and caregivers at this facility.
You can see the commitment of the staff. I never knew Nigerians could have this, the cleaners, everybody. In fact, I call everybody here medical doctor. I don't know who is who. And they work 24 hours attending to you, scrubbing the floor, doing this, so committed.
The people have been fantastic with the drug administrations, and I am free now. I am okay. My chest is clear, both the upper and lower respiratory tract.
Well, I had a little cough, breathing problems. My oxygen was low, very, very low. You know, but I was going to have it. We came in here and more local and crew were just wonderful.
So there is hope if only we can. And you see them, you don't know who is Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, Efik, or whatever. They're all here, attending to you. At your beck and call. You call them by 1 a.m., they're here, 2 a.m. You need to be here in the night. You see, when you come here, I think this thing is worse in the night. When you hear wailings, what people do here, people are the trunks of death, if you know what I mean.
I have underlying medical issues. I have a heart condition, I have BP, but God saved me. Thank God for all my friends.
Unfortunately, despite Nigeria having over 80,000 confirmed cases and over 1,000 deaths from the coronavirus, some people still think it's a hoax. These patients have a few words of advice.
First of all, talk to me. I never believed it. I never believed it. But now I see it real. My elder sister that used to laugh at me while I wash, sanitize and everything, she cried. She cried and cried because she was the one taking me to places. She now believes that there is COVID. There's COVID though.
Don't even tell me that. It is killing. It is killing. It's out there. It is out there. And I'm sure if you test the Abuja population, 3/4 will test positive.
You might not know how it feels like until you experience it. So it's real, honestly. Because I don't even know what to say. I used to think, I know some people might think it's not the way, or it's not as much as they're saying it, but if you come here, you see everybody keeps coming daily. So it's real.
I see all the things that happen in Chile, in Argentina, South Americans, all those things. And each time I say, look, God, let this thing don't get to Nigeria. Because if it gets here, I never knew the thing was happening.
That this thing is real. Don't wait until it happens to you. Because I don't know. I spoke to some guys here yesterday. They are here. And I called them. I said, you people, when you get out, go and tell your mates. They are the people that don't believe this thing that it exists. Tell them it is real.
I never doubted it. And I don't think anybody should doubt it at all. It's not a make-up news. That is a conspiracy theory of the ignorance.
If I have my way, there should be a lockdown, partial, for now. Let's start with it, because it appears people are not just adhering to whatever government is saying. And again, I would like to use this opportunity to appeal to the National Orientation Agency for them to do more. Go to markets, in fact, go to churches, go to markets, come on to the television stations, and then talk to Nigerians. Tell them about the inherent danger. COVID-19 infection is real. We shouldn't joke with it.
Scientists and researchers around the world are still studying the novel coronavirus, and with all that has been established, how people contract the virus is still unknown most of the time.
You know, these things, you can't really say. In fact, I can't. I've been careful, maintaining. At times, you might unawarely let your guard, and it will just strike.
We stay in Ibadan. We were here before for years, but our children are here. So they were supposed to come for Christmas. But when we now look at the situation in the country, and my husband had something to do this December, we decided to come and do the Christmas with the children. So one guy just came in one day with fever and sore throat, and that was it.
I can't figure it out because I don't go out. I never doubted it. But having been indoors, not going out, not going anywhere, that is where my enigma, how I got infected again, even in my own house.
With vaccines getting approved across the globe, there's hope that the pandemic will soon be contained all over the world. But experts have warned that it might take months or even years before everyone gets a jab. Adherence to the non-pharmaceutical intervention of regular hand washing, social distancing, and staying home if necessary will help save us all. I'm Maka Uday, Arise News.